Hey YouTube, Click Death again, bringing you another Click Look, and today we're previewing the indie game Dear Esther, and I just picked this up today for $1 actually on the Humble Bundle site, so if you'd like to do that, I'm sure it'll be up for a little while longer. And from what I've seen, I mean, I literally have only played a minute and a half, but the graphics are way more than what I was expecting, which is sweet. So here's my settings that I'm currently displaying. Everything's maxed, as you can see. I'm not sure how demanding of a game it is, but I mean, moderately so. There's not going to be a whole lot going on screen because there's no action aspects to this game, I don't think. I think it's just, I have no idea what to expect from this game, to be honest, so I'm just sending it.
Donnelly reported the legend of the hermit, a holy man who sought solitude in its most pure form. Allegedly, he rode here from the mainland in a boat without a bottom, so all the creatures of the sea could rise at night to converse with him. How disappointed he must have been with their chatter. Perhaps now, when all that haunts the ocean is the rubbish dumped from the tankers, he'd find more peace. They say he threw his arms wide in a valley on the south side, and the cliff opened up to provide him shelter. They say he died of fever 116 years later. The shepherds left gifts for him at the mouth of the cave, but Donnelly records they never claimed to have seen him. I have visited the cave and I have left my gifts, but like them, I appear to be an unworthy subject of his solitude.
Oh my god. Okay. No! No! Okay. Not too bad. Wish I knew how to sprint or something. Okay, let's take a look at the controls real quick, maybe. Maybe not. Oh, okay. Wow. This is a very simple game, folks. Move forward, move back, move left, and move right. That is all you need to be able to do. Quick save, F6, that'll be useful, I guess. Alright, so as you can see, there's not going to be a whole, well, I'm sure there's going to be a lot to the game. I'm trying to think of how to phrase this. It's not going to be your typical video game experience. It's more about the immersive storytelling, and I think they try and get into I don't know, like human habits and stuff like that. So kind of like analyzing human characteristics and such, but I do not know. Let's try and get across this cliff line, though. There's not even a jump button, which is a little concerning. And you can inch, only inch, to your destination. Where's my feet? I don't think I want to try it again. I'm gonna go to the cave. Gah. Well, so far I'm confused to shit. I do like the environment though. Graphics are... Ooh. God. Help me, God. Perform this menial task of rock hopping. Rock inching, rather. Okay. Going to the lighthouse. Must have missed something. Ooh. So, this is probably going to be for those of you that are extremely casual players, are looking for a casual experience, and want to just kind of soak in a lot of nice textures, and everything's presented really well. Even when you go inside, the flashlight's automatic, which is a cool feature. It looks like you're actually holding it in your right hand, which is cool. Yeah, other than that, I am very lost and confused, which is probably a state of most at this stage in the game, just trying to figure shit out. Some chemistry up on the wall here. It's strange. And this is where you start, right there on that dock. So, as you can see, I've made it really far. We can try walking along the beach, I suppose. Take a stroll. If I were a publisher, I would make a game similar to this and just make it seem like it's a nice, quaint environment where you can just chill. As soon as they'd walk up to the water, I'd have a big fucking monster. Scare the shit out of everyone that plays. Bunch of thriller scenes everywhere. Granted, I wouldn't be a very good publisher. Okay, getting somewhere.
There was once talk of a wind farm out here, away from the rage and the intolerance of the masses.
Oh my god, where'd it go?
The sea, they said, is too rough for the turbines to stand. They clearly never came here to experience the becalming for themselves. Personally, I would have supported it. Turbines would be a fitting contemporary refuge for a hermit. The revolution and the permanence.
Permanence. Okay.
A wonderful sight. The moon cresting the junction between the cliff path and the stone circle. It cast a shadow of the ridge across the beach, all the world as if you had signed your name in untidy handwriting.
Huh. just to give you kind of like a reference for what kind of player I am, I'm typically your action, just your typical action gamer. I like
when someone had died
pretty much
or
any
was
type
dying,
of shooter.
or was so ill they gave
I
up on
dabble
it,
into
hoping
all
they could
genres,
sacrifice.
so I can't really
They cut parallel lines into
put a
the
finger
cliff,
on what I
exposing the white
enjoy
chalk
most,
beneath.
but
You could see them
do like
from
this.
the mainland or a fishing boat, and
It's
know to
interesting.
send aid
Change your pace.
or impose a cordon of protection, and wait a generation until whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts. My lines are just for this. Keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
whoa. There's plants looking at me? Maybe the publishers are trying to scare me. It's working. Look at me. Jesus.
We are not like Lot's wife, you
These
and
plants
I.
are alive.
We
Get out
feel
of here.
no particular need to turn back. There's nothing to be seen if we did. No tired old man parting the cliffs with his arms. No gifts or Bibles laid out on the sand for the taking. No tides turning or the shrieking gulls overhead. The bones of the hermit are no longer laid out for the taking. I have stolen them away to the guts of this island, where the passages all run to black, and where we can light each other's faces by their strange luminescence.
So maybe the story's to figure out how I got here? I'm not sure if my character actually knows and I'm supposed to figure out myself, or if it's some sort of amnesia.
Dear Esther, I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Okay, I see. So that's the cave that I was looking at the hermit's
I
cave.
threw my arms wide and the cliff opened out before me, making this rough home. I transferred my belongings from the bothy on the mount and tried to live here instead. It was cold at night, and the sea lapped at the entrance at high tide. To climb the peak, I must first venture even deeper into the veins of the island, where the signals are blocked altogether. Only then will I understand them, when I stand on the summit and they flow into me, uncorrupted.
The mystery of this game is quite compelling, not gonna lie. Like the chemistry on the walls. What the hell? I'm wondering if I'll have any interactions with other NPC players, or what just happened? Oh my god. Mindfuck. Oh, okay. Whoa. Shows how observant I am. Just did a little roundabout. Everything from the music to the sounds in this game, though, are spot on. I think you're gonna have to be in the right mood to play this game, but apparently I'm in the right mood right now because I'm finding thorough enjoyment just walking at a snail's pace, and that's a gift, my friend. These publishers did a good job. I'm gonna walk in the water. Walk on the wild side. I wish I could see my feet. Because I have a strange suspicion that I'm just a camera
I dreamt
panning
I
around.
stood in the center of the sun, and the solar radiation cooked my heart from the inside. My teeth will curl, and my fingernails fall off into my pockets like loose change. If I could stomach, I'd eat, but all I seem capable of is salt water. Were the livestock still here, I could turn feral and gorge. I'm as emaciated as a body on a slab, opened up for a premature source of death. I've rowed to this island in a heart without a bottom, all the bacteria of my gut rising up to sing to me.
Stonehenge! More chemistry. But why? Actually, I don't think that's... I'm seeing things now. Alright, well... guess we'll continue for a little longer, see if maybe I can get something to happen. I don't think anything will. I think everything's maybe equally as quaint as I keep going through. Okay. Got something to happen. A loading screen.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome brake services, but although I can always see it in my rear-view mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
Let's go down to the beach. So I'm assuming that Esther is your love back home that you're writing to, and I'm not entirely sure. Maybe you're looking for her on the island. I don't think that's the case, but that'd be kind of cool. Just take a quick look through the ship here, and then we'll cut you guys loose to make your decision on whether or not you want to pick this game up. I am not sure what to think yet, honestly. I do like the environment a lot. It's not your typical game experience, which I'm really, I don't know, I'm excited about actually. I haven't played a game with so much new, so many new ideas to bring to the table. So, if you're looking for a game like that, definitely pick it up, because you can pick it up for $1 today on the Humble Bundle site. And I don't believe I'm going to get into this boat. We'll see. Let's see how... yeah, there are invisible walls. Damn you. It'd be cool if it was completely full exploration. That would, maybe change the game too much, and I think that publishers are trying to go for a specific feel. Not entirely sure what that is yet.
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
Hermits with them. Maybe I'm not understanding what a hermit is. Thought it was someone that just lived in solitude. Maybe not. Take one last stab at getting to this boat. Very slowly. Well, does not look like that's gonna work. Nope. Well, alright, that's gonna end today's Click Look then. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I actually enjoyed just walking along. So, you can make the choice whether or not to pick this game up. This is probably what most of the game's going to be like, just walking around at this pace, just enjoying everything the publishers have laid out for you. So, yeah, make your decision based on that, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Please remember to rate and subscribe. Talk to you later.